નમસ્કાર મારા વહાલા વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો, મેથ્સ એન્ડ ઇંગ્લિશ યુટ્યુબ ચેનલમાં આપ સૌનું હાર્દિક સ્વાગત છે. મારા વહાલા બાળકો, હજી સુધી તમે આપણી યુટ્યુબ ચેનલ મેથ્સ એન્ડ ઇંગ્લિશને સબસ્ક્રાઇબ ના કરી હોય તો જલ્દી સબસ્ક્રાઇબ કરો અને હા, વિડીયોને લાઇક કરવાનું ભૂલશો નહીં. વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો, આજે આપણે ધોરણ 8 અંગ્રેજી વિષયમાં અસાઇનમેન્ટ સોલ્યુશનમાં પ્રશ્ન 1, જેમાં પેરેગ્રાફ પરથી ક્વેશ્ચનના આન્સર લખવાના હોય છે, તેમાં યુનિટ 3 અને યુનિટ 4ના પેરેગ્રાફ પરથી ક્વેશ્ચન આન્સરનું સોલ્યુશન કરીશું. યુનિટ 3, પેરેગ્રાફ 1. After some days, we visited a trade fair in Vadodara. It was a school trip. We went there on a Sunday. We went by a bus. There was no entry fee. The whole ground was full of large stalls. There were many stalls of electronic goods like TV, VCR, and music systems. The girls on the counters were well dressed. They were answering the questions of visitors with a smile. Question 1. Where was the school trip? Answer. The school trip was to a trade fair at Vadodara. 2. How did the children go to the trade fair? Answer. The children went to the trade fair by a bus. 3. What stalls were there at the trade fair? Answer. There were stalls of electronic goods like TV, VCR, and music systems. 4. What were the girls on the counter doing? Answer. The girls on the counter were answering the questions of visitors with a smile. 5. There was a ખાલી જગ્યા at વડોદરા trade fair. 6. What was the entry fee? ફી નહોતી એટલે no entry fee. 7. The girls were answering the questions ખાલી જગ્યા with a smile. Paragraph 2. There was another row of stalls for things like fridge and washing machines. One salesman was demonstrating the use of a mixture grinder. Two young women were asking him some questions. Question 1. What was the salesman doing? Answer. The salesman was demonstrating the use of a mixture grinder. Question 2. Demonstrating means showing. 3. Which of the following is not mentioned in the paragraph TV? Paragraph 3. There were many shops, toy shops, sweet shops, and a colorful bazaar of household items. Some children were standing in front of a toy shop. They were looking at a small plane. The shopkeeper was showing them the plane. The children laughed with joy and clapped loudly. Question 1. What did Tina see at the village fair? Answer. Tina saw toy shops, sweet shops, and colorful bazaar of household items at the village fair. 2. What shows that the children were happy? Answer. The children laughed and clapped loudly. This shows that they were happy. Question 3. Where were the children standing? Toy shop. 4. What were the children looking at? Toy plane. Paragraph 4. We also saw a merry-go-round and a giant wheel. The merry-go-round was quite small, but the giant wheel was really huge. The place was full of noise. There were many loudspeakers playing film songs. There were many children in the giant wheel. They were shouting in excitement. We saw a juggler too. He was playing with 5 balls and was keeping all of them in the air. It was wonderful. Question 1. What was the juggler doing? Answer. The juggler was playing with 5 balls and was keeping all of them in the air. 2. What were the children doing? Answer. The children were shouting in excitement. 3. What did they see? Merry-go-round and giant wheel. 4. The loudspeakers were playing खाली जगह film songs. 5. Wonderful means great. હવે યુનિટ 4 ના પેરેગ્રાફ જોઈએ. પેરેગ્રાફ 1. In India, the sun usually shines very brightly. That is why the Indian summer is extremely hot and long. All of us have experienced the hot summer days. We feel restless during this season. The strong sun rays cause sunstrokes too. We are forced to protect ourselves from the harsh rays of the hot summer sun. However, we have invented many ways of protecting ourselves from the scorching heat. Question 1. Why is the Indian summer very hot? Answer. The Indian summer is very hot because the sun shines very brightly. 2. What do strong sun rays cause? Answer. Strong sun rays cause sunstrokes. 3. The Indian summer is long and hot. 4. How do we feel in summer? Restless. 5. Which of the following statements is true? The strong sun rays cause sunstrokes. 6. Harsh means strong. Paragraph 2. Have you noticed the shining glass-like plates on the top of multi-storied buildings, hospitals, hotels, factories, and offices? They are solar heaters. This device collects energy from the rays of the sun. This energy is converted into heat. The heat produced from solar energy is used to heat water. This water then is put to varied uses such as bathing, cooking, cleaning, washing, drinking, and so on. Question 1. What do solar heaters do? Solar heaters collect energy from the sun and convert it into heat. Question 2. Device means machine. 3. What do solar heaters do? Collect energy from the sun. 4. Which word in the paragraph means made from? Produced. 5. Varied means many. Paragraph 3. In your science books, you have read about energy. Do you know what is meant by solar energy? Well, it is the energy from the sun. Solar means from the sun. As you already know, the sun is a bright star. The earth and other planets move around it. This is our solar system. Question 1. What is solar energy? Answer. Solar energy is the energy from the sun. 2. What is the solar system? Answer. The sun, the earth, and the other planets that move around the sun is our solar system. 3. What is the sun? Star. 4. Which of the following statements is true? The earth and the other planets move around the sun. Paragraph 4. Scientists have generated electricity from the sun rays. In fact, scientists believe that in a warm country like India, the sun can be a major source of energy. During recent times, numerous experiments have been conducted in Gujarat to tap this natural source of energy. The heat from the sun rays is utilized to produce electricity. People have already started making use of solar cookers, solar heaters, solar batteries, etc. Question 1. What can be a major source of energy in India? Answer. The sun can be a major source of energy in India. 2. What have the people of Gujarat started using? Answer. The people of Gujarat have started using solar cookers, solar heaters, solar batteries, etc. 3. Which of the following statement is false? We can generate coal from the sun rays. 4. Which word in the paragraph means produced? Generated. વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો અહીં અસાઇનમેન્ટમાં ક્વેશ્ચન 1નું સંપૂર્ણ સોલ્યુશન પૂર્ણ થાય છે. વિડીયો ગમ્યો હોય તો તેને લાઇક કરો, તમારા મિત્રો સુધી શેર કરો. આવા જ અવનવા ઉપયોગી વિડીયો જોવા માટે આપણી યુટ્યુબ ચેનલ મેથ્સ એન્ડ ઇંગ્લિશ સાથે જોડાયેલા રહો. મળીએ એક નવા વિડીયો સાથે. ધન્યવાદ.